videos to show you how to use the assessment tab and to add an assessment to a tracker. Once you have logged into Masteryconnect, go to the green bar and click on the word assessments. This will take you to your assessments page. On this page, you will see several things. You have these tabs up here in gray. All just shows you all assessments at one time. Using, these are assessments that you are currently using in different trackers. Created, these are assessments that you have created yourself. I will show you how to do this in another video. Bookmarked, these are assessments you are not currently using but you have marked because you like them. And updates. So if I am looking to add an assessment and I want to find one that's already created out there, I'm going to come to the search bar. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type in what it is I'm looking for. Say I'm looking for quarter hour. I'm going to change the subject to math. Once I do that, these other bars appear. It's going to be important that you change core, which is your standards, to Oklahoma Mathematics 2016. If you choose Norman standards, you will only have the standards that are on our benchmark, which are not all your math standards. So I'm going to click on Oklahoma Mathematics 2016, and I can choose grade level. And I could even get down to the specific standard if you want to get super specific. As you see, once I put in quarter hour, I didn't have any results. So what I need to do is broaden my search. I'm going to type in the word time. Now using the word time, I still have all of my search parameters from before. I can even choose one created by someone specific. If there's another teacher in the school who's created an assessment I want, I can find it easier by adding more information to my search. As I scroll down, I see I have an assessment here that's 5 minutes. I've got telling time. And so I'll scroll down and I'll look at the assessments that are available. If I see an assessment I like, I'm going to click on that assessment and I will be able to view it. This one is multiple choice. If it fits what I'm looking for and what I want to test and I like the questions, I'll do two things. One, I'm going to bookmark it. This right here, I can bookmark an assessment whether I'm using it or not. I can bookmark it if I want to go back and look at it later. Or I like to bookmark it when I'm going to use it. That way if something goes wrong when I'm adding it to a tracker, it'll be easier to find. Once I've bookmarked it, I'm going to come over here where it says Add to Tracker. The standard is already entered in with this assessment. So as soon as I click Add to Tracker, it's going to show me all my trackers that have that standard in them. I'm going to add it to my Franklin Math 2018-2019. So I'm going to click that button. As you see, I not only have my standards, my trackers, but I also have the trackers of the teachers I'm collaborating with. So if you and your teammate are doing the same pre-post tests, you can assign to your partner as well as your own tracker if you are a collaborator. Once I have chosen my tracker, I'm going to click Add. It'll take me to the tracker and you will see your test here. If I want to give this test, I'm going to click on Assess. When this comes up, I now have a test ID number. This test ID number is good for 7 days unless I click and change it. I can make it last for a week, for a month, or I can customize it. I usually like to do about a week or a month, depending on how many students I've had absent. Is it flu season? How long are we going to work on this? If you do change it, make sure you click Update and it'll change and expire your test ID in 30 days. Do not worry, if your test ID expires, you can always click Generate New Test ID and it will give you a test ID. Now you are ready to give your assessment. If your students are taking it online, all they need from the assess is this number. If they're taking it through a bubble sheet, then you're going to want to print the bubble sheet. When you hover over the title of the assessment, you can click on Answer Key, you can view reports, print bubble sheets, and so on. From right here, if I click Print Bubble Sheets, not only can I print the bubble sheets for each of my students with their student IDs already in them, I have pre-filled with student IDs, include assessment name, and include teacher name. So when I print them, they're going to show up like this. Here I have Barry Allen's. He's student ID number 5. He's only got 10 questions, so there's only 10 bubbles. It will print one for every student. I can also then print the assessment if I want them to have it on paper versus having a computer in front of them. I click on the word assessment and I click the print button. Again, you get to all of these things by hovering on the name of the test and choosing what it is you need. If I went back to my tracker, you can see, here's my time standard. This one right here tells you right now I have one assessment assigned to my time. By clicking on the standard, it will take me to that assessment along with my student scores. This is how you can add an assessment from the assessment bank.